Hey there, it's Amanda here, jumping on to do a Facebook Live. This morning I want to talk about how what you focus on expands. It's something I came across in a quote, and it's an Oprah Winfrey quote, and it's about how when you focus on the good things in life, life is good, it just feels better. And as I was reading the quote, and that's not exactly what the quote is, I've actually put the quote on my Facebook page. When I read the quote, what really stuck with me was how what we focus on expands. And it was like a light bulb in my mind going, you know what, that's exactly what's happened in my life that has led me to do this work. So I teach home organising, everything's simple and easy, doing it the easy way. But this is not something I was very good at in the early years. Like I really struggled with keeping my home neat and tidy. And not being naturally organised, I found it really frustrating, and I knew how good it felt to live in a tidy and organised home. And I think what's happened is I've just simply focused on better ways to do things. How can I do this easier? How can I do this faster? And that focus is what drove me to learn everything that I have in my life, and now I teach it to my clients and I share those skills with my clients. But what I also realised is that the more Facebook Lives I'm doing like this, the more ideas are coming to me. So my intuition is opening right up. I'm coming up with solutions and ideas that I didn't even know I knew. And I was very curious about that, going, what's going on here? Like, I even doubted if I had the skills to do this in the first place, but the more I do this and the more work I do with my clients, the more information I seem to be getting on it, and it's amazing. So when I saw this quote this morning, on what you focus on expands, I went, that's exactly what's happening. Every day, I wake up and I have no idea what I'm going to talk about on a Facebook Live, and then something will come to me and I'm like, oh, okay, that's interesting, I'll share that. And I'm going to start sharing more and more of those, because sometimes it's a little bit wacky and I'm like, I don't know, that's a bit crazy, who wants to hear that? But I'm going to start sharing it, because the more I share, the more ideas come through. And it's the more focus I give it, and the action I take from that focus, the better it gets. And so as I was looking at this quote this morning, I also realised that's what a lot of my clients do. That because they focus on the challenges that they're facing, like the piles of dirty washing, when they focus on that and they have those feelings of dread and frustration, the more they focus on it, and this goes over years, the more you focus on it, the worse it seems, the worse it feels, the more you dread it, to a point where you could possibly give up. And you don't want to get to that point. If you can change the mindset and look at those piles of dirty washing, or the piles of folding, or your forever to-do list that you never seem to get through, rather than looking at it from the negative, if you can flip it and make it a positive, or even just become curious about what's a better way to do this? I have so much time in my day. What's a way I can do this easier? I mean, even just watching my videos, listening to me talk about how I do things is a great start. Follow people on social media that will motivate you and simplify things for you and show you the easiest way to do it. Because the more you focus on, the more that expands. So if you focus on the positivity and you follow people who are positive and upbeat and show a life that's easy and simple, you're going to bring more of that into your life as well. Why do it the hard way when you can just follow somebody else? I wish that was the case when I was younger. I don't think Facebook was even around when I was going through it. So a lot of it I had to kind of come up with myself, and I didn't even know what I was doing at the time. I just changed my focus from the negatives, which I did experience for quite a long time, to a curiosity of how can I do this easier? How can I do this better? And I didn't even know that I was doing that. It was more of a survival thing than, I was pretty much just surviving. But the beauty that has come from that is this very simple life now that I don't even think about housework. It just gets done. And so that goes for to-do lists as well. If you don't have to think about it, I certainly don't think about it negatively, because it's easy to do. And because I don't think about it, I don't know, life just seems easier. I don't like doing housework. I do it, but I don't enjoy it so much. So just doing it simply and efficiently for me is key. And the thoughts are then positive about it. So don't focus on the problem, focus on the solution. And choose your thoughts wisely. It really does make a big difference. So the next time you find yourself getting frustrated with something around the house, whether it's laundry piles, dirty dishes in the kitchen, you've sat down for the night and you look over and the kitchen's still a mess, okay, how's it making you feel? What are the thoughts that are going through your mind about that? Because there's a few exercises you can do to sort of flip the switch on that, and I do that with my clients. And I also do energy work with my clients too, to help them move through these blocks. So yeah, that's my life for today. Have a think about that one. What you focus on expands. So let's not focus on the negative and see how that shifts for you. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll keep doing videos hopefully daily. And if you'd like to know something specifically about housework, simplicity, drop me a DM or pop a comment down below, and happy to answer any of your questions. Have a great day, everyone. See you soon. Bye.